Here comes Ivanov now with the puck. Brings that puck into the zone now. Ivanov with the puck. He still's got it. Now right in front, can't center that one. And now stolen back. Shot, scores! Martin H. just throws it at the net and beats Josh Furlong. And finally, we have our first goal of the series in the second period. Oh my. As we had to wait quite a little bit, but Martin H. just gets the first goal of the Western Conference Final. As, oh my, I'd say Josh Furlong probably wants that one back. So 1-0 Pepsi. Now here comes Natchez now, hit off the puck there. As now this is a very low scoring game so far. As now stolen, a shot off the post. And now, oh my, what a chance. Another chance, Ivanov scores! Alexander Ivanov gets their team some breathing room, and it's 2-0 Pepsi here in game one. In a very defensive game so far, as Ivanov, who was stuck in with the Nova Scotia, I believe, Jew Jars, as for all them years, finally gets on a cup contending team and is making an impact. Face off now, 8:05 to go. Can they get one more to put this game away? Face off, one shot and stop. No, it's in. Oh my goodness, I thought he saved that, but Kevin O'Grady gets their team up by 3, and that should just about do it here for game one. Oh my. Furlong actually stopped that shot, but he didn't have it, and he didn't know where it was. I don't know if Tobin kind of accidentally put it over his own net, or put it in his own net, but now Tobin now brings that puck into the Pepsi zone. They need to get something here. It's an empty net, 3 minutes to run out of time as now, but Ethan Williams scores! As 4-0 Pepsi here in game one, as obviously Fort McMurray don't always usually start good here in these series, as lost the first 2 games last series, is now going to lose game one. As if you think you're Fort Mac, you can't come back from 2-0 down again, as you need to win the next one. Gets it up, O'Grady with it, 20 seconds remaining. Can they just get, are they going to get another one here? No. As now Furlong brings that puck up. The fans are on their feet here for a big game one shot. Oh, scores! John O'Keefe breaks the shutout with 10 seconds left. Oh my. As obviously, as it took them 50 minutes and 50 seconds to get a goal, but 59 minutes 50 seconds, but as that's, I don't think she's too worried about the shutout. As so, and now here comes, oh my, poked off his stick. Good job there by O'Toole, and now Furlong through center finds O'Keefe now, as now he brings that puck in. O'Keefe now shoots at the net, rebound, scores! Furlong on the doorstep, and the Fort Mac Hollers have taken a 1-0 lead. Oh my! As John O'Keefe throws it at the net, as and just a bad rebound to give up if you're Sarah McDonald there, but nonetheless, the Fort Mac Hollers get the much needed first goal of this game. As yeah, she just dropped that puck. And so it is 1-0 Fort McMurray. Here comes Natchez now with the Natchez poked off his stick by Richards. Nice defensive play there. O'Toole now brings it up to Tobin. And now here comes Furlong with it. Eric Furlong, nice move. He's in, scores! What a play by Eric Furlong. Just trying to put his team on his back here. And it's 2-0 Fort McMurray. Oh my. As Eric Furlong is putting on a show here in the first period. As the Fort Mac Hollers need, as if they can tie this series up heading back home where they are almost unbeatable here in these playoffs, as that would be huge for them. Won their last, I believe, 3 games in a row at home. They only lost once. Now Tobin now with it, brings it to O'Toole. Here comes O'Toole trying to find Furlong there, can't quite get it through, as now stolen there. And now here comes Furlong now with speed, is now going to turn on the Jets. He beats O'Grady, breakaway, scores! Oh my goodness, what a night for Eric Furlong. Natural hat trick and scores all 3 goals for Fort McMurray here in Game 2. Oh my goodness, look at that. As beats O'Grady, he lost an edge there and just beats everyone to the net. Oh my, puts it on the backhand. Beautiful goal. As it looked like, it was kind of like Connor McDavid-esque. And now O'Keefe now towards the empty net. Oh my, that just missed, as under a minute to go, as the Pepsi are looking like they're going to run out of time here. As now here comes Dexter, brings the puck up, center, scores! And that breaks the shutout bid of Blair Higgins in Game 2 with a minute to go. Same thing happened last game, but the Fort Mac Hollers broke the shutout with like 10 seconds to go. Oh my. As no goalies can get a shutout here, as the Pepsi have scored. Puts that blocker aside as Higgins, oh my, almost got his first career shutout in the playoffs. But the Pepsi get on the board here, down by 2. Now gets their shot, another chance as that one's blocked. Oh my, trying to get within 1 here as O'Keefe has got it. Empty net, finds Furlong for 4 and scores. It's been the Eric Furlong show here in Game 2. The reason why this series will be all tied up heading back to Fort McMurray, the captain. Obviously, the reason why they've made it this far, empty net goal. They've been virtually unbeatable as now Tobin finds Furlong, scores! What a start on home ice for the Fort McMurray Haulers in Game 3. Oh my goodness, I was just finished saying about them being so good here on home ice, and they get a goal a minute in. Oh man, Eric Furlong again scored the last 5 goals for the Fort McMurray Haulers in this series. Obviously, if they go on to win the cup, I'd say Eric Furlong has got to be your Conn Smythe favorite. As, yeah. As now, so 1-0 here. As now, O'Toole brings it up. As now, Ivanov to, can they somehow answer here? Here comes Dexter now with it. Finds, stays on side. Now back to Dexter, scores! And immediately, they answer. The game is tied again. 1-1, oh my goodness, so goals are coming back and forth here after the first 2 games were kind of low event, low scoring, as 2 goals here to start Game 3. Is this going to be a wild one here? Mason Dexter, who has been kind of quiet in this series so far, as obviously. Now Furlong there is now got the puck now, is now gets it out. Richards now 2-on-2. John O'Keefe brings it in. He scores! Oh my goodness, that beats Sarah McDonald, and the Fort Mac Haulers regain the lead. 2 goals on 2 shots for Fort McMurray here. As that is a bad goal for Sarah McDonald to give up, as he just throws that on net and beats her in the 5-hole. I don't know if she didn't know he was going to shoot there, or yeah, that is not, I think he was just looking for a shot for a rebound, and it ends up beating McDonald anyway. As he seen Richards going to the net, was hoping for a better rebound. So 2 goals on 2 shots. And now here comes Natchez now with it. Natchez with speed. Can they answer again? Natchez, nice defensive play by O'Toole. As now back the other way comes Fort McMurray again. Can they get another one? Travis Tobin scores! Another goal by the Haulers. Travis Tobin winds one in. And it's 3 goals on 3 shots here on Sarah McDonald. And you have to... I'm looking at the bench here. Are they going to send Megan Bennett here for as the backup? No, it doesn't look like quite yet. As Sarah McDonald having a rough start here to Game 3. And these fans are in a frenzy here. Oh my, puts a blocker side. As you see the coach not too happy with this team start here. As I was saying, they're a different team at home. So, as the Fort Mac Haulers with a great start to Game 3, as 3-1, as now here they come again. Travis Tobin across, Shaw scores another goal. Eric Furlong's second of the night. And yeah, that's going to be it for Sarah McDonald's night here. A rough one here in Game 3. Oh my, Eric Furlong just throws, he blasts that one home. Another slap shot over the blocker. Have they figured out Sarah McDonald here? As obviously that's Sarah McDonald's night, and perhaps could it be series? Because if Fort McMurray wins this one, I can't see her starting Game 4. As yeah. As so Megan Bennett comes into this series. And now here, Williams has got it now. As here comes Ethan Williams. Can they stop the bleeding a little bit? Mason Dexter through zone. Martin Natchez is in. Rebound, scores. Mason Dexter on the doorstep, and the Pepsi get one back. Still lots of time to go in this one. As obviously after that big hit by Kevin O'Grady, who's been playing well for the Pepsi here. Probably the Conn Smythe favorite for the Pacific Pepsi if they win this series. Or if they win the cup there. As now, look at that shot. Rebound, no chance for Blair Higgins there. And so 4-2. Now in the corner, now gets it back to the point now. Can they get another one shot? Big block by Ethan Williams. And now here come the Pepsi. Natchez turns back and now goes through center. Finds Williams. And now looking for the puck. Natchez scores! It's a 1-goal game. Marty Natchez. 4-3. Oh man. The Pepsi are back in this one. Maybe that goaltending switch helped after all. As look at that, puts it over to the glove of Blair Higgins there. And the Pepsi are creeping back in this one. Oh my, you see the bench there, a little bit more jump in their step. So this is going to be a wild one, it looks like. Now Dexter now with Natchez, now brings it over. Here comes Marty Natchez up the wing. He gets rocked there. Oh my, Furlong. Puts that around, dumps that around there. Now Tobin in his own zone. Got to break it out. John O'Keefe can't get it out. As now right in front, Dexter scores! It's a tie game! They've come all the way back down 4-1. Mason Dexter hat-trick. Wow. The Pepsi are not fazed by this hostile environment as they have come back from 4-1 down. And that, as obviously that goaltending switch perhaps might be helpful after all. So the game is tied 4-4. The fans are dejected here as the Pepsi have the momentum. Here comes John O'Keefe trying to get one back. Is now turned over there. Is now O'Toole gets a back shot, scores! Eric Furlong gets it right back, and an absolute snipe. Hat-trick for a second straight hat-trick for Eric Furlong, and they have the lead again, 5-4. Oh my goodness, what a crazy night this has been so far. Puts it over the glove of Megan Bennett. Absolute perfect shot. Oh my, so they get that goal right back. As 15:26 to go. Now here comes Natchez now with wheels, got it across Dexter, stopped there by Higgins, as now gets it back. Here comes Richards, maybe it's step 2-on-1. Shane Richards can't get that shot away. Back to O'Keefe, scores! John O'Keefe gets the loose puck, and they have a 2-goal lead. 6-4. As Shane Richards jumped up in the play, as he couldn't get that shot away, but the puck came right loose for John O'Keefe. Puts it over the glove of Megan Bennett, and the Fort McMurray Hollers have a 6-4 lead. As Bennett actually got a piece of that, and now hit off the puck there. As now here comes Natchez now with it. Natchez with speed is now turned over to Richards. Shane Richards got the puck now, and now brings that puck in there in the slot, scores! John O'Keefe hat-trick goal, and they regain a 3-goal lead. It looked like the Pepsi had the momentum after tying this game at 4, but the Fort Mac Hollers come right back and score 3 unanswered here in the second period. Oh my goodness, this has been crazy. Look at that. Pepsi run out of time here as defense's on face-off. Won there by Tobin, and now Richards walks the line and scores! Shane Richards makes it 8-4, and that should just about do it here for Game 3, and the Fort McMurray Hollers are going to move to 1 win away from the Potter Cup Final, from the first ever Potter Cup Final, that is. Shane Richards just wires one there. Use Natchez as a screen. Look at that. He just walked the line and just fired it. Usually O'Toole does that, but Shane Richards does it this time. You see the coach there. Yeah, they need to regroup. They need to win 2 straight if they're going to want to make it to the Potter Cup Final. Now got their 13 seconds remaining as the Fort McMurray Hollers, off a great effort for all around, are going to take a 2-1 series lead, and they score again. John O'Keefe gets another one, and they make it 9-4. Just insult to injury. These fans are going to be as happy, going home happy here, and moving 1 win away from the Potter Cup Final. Obviously, will they be able to do it? Look at that shot as, oh my, on the rebound there. So, one there is now gets it over to O'Grady. Here comes Kevin O'Grady over the line. And now trying to feed it across. Can't do it. Now Williams. Now in the slot, scores! Marty Natchez. First goal of Game 4. And the Pepsi get the all-important first goal in a game where they need to win. And the Pepsi, obviously, can they force this back to Game 5 at home, as it's going to be hard in this building, but that's a good start. And so Marty Natchez with a big goal. Now here comes Dexter with it. Dexter trying to get through, but good defense there. Is now back the other way now. Eric Furlong is now going to try and turn the Jets. Turns it over. He gets it back. He has a breakaway. Eric Furlong scores! Tie game. Eric Furlong steals it off the defender and gets a breakaway and scores. And Eric Furlong gets another goal in this series. He has just been torching the Pacific Pepsi. Oh my goodness. As look at that, what a nice play by Eric Furlong there. Oh my, puts it over the blocker. And now gets it over. O'Keefe, 15 seconds to play. Maybe a chance for one more rush. Travis Tobin with Shane Richards now back. Tobin shoots, scores! Right before the end of the period. Travis Tobin gets them up by 1. 2-1 lead. Might be going in the intermission after a huge save there by Blair Higgins, as Tobin gets this fans on their feet, trying to make the Potter Cup final for the first time in franchise history in their 3rd PPHL season. Now gets it up. Now here comes O'Keefe trying to get through. His great job by Ivanov there to defend him. Stolen. Here comes Eric Furlong now in the zone. Now trying to center that. Great play. Can't get it out. O'Toole scores! Jake O'Toole from distance. And the Fort McMurray Haulers have a 2-goal lead. Another defensive turnover by the Pepsi. Costs them again. And Jake O'Toole gets them as up by 2. Oh my goodness. And you see the coach there. He is not happy with this team. So 3-1 to start this 3rd period. As now we are underway with the 3rd period. As now gets up, stolen again. Another breakaway. Eric Furlong's in, scores! Oh my goodness, what a start for Fort McMurray the 3rd. 23 seconds in. And the Fort Mac Haulers might be on the cusp of the Cup final. Oh my goodness, as I'm surprised they didn't look at that for goalie interference, but nonetheless, as I don't know if Ivanov gave him a push. And now gets it over. Shot! Blocker away. Rebound in front. As you think if they get one more goal, that could ensure them of going to the final. Back the other way come the Pepsi now with it. As now Williams shoots. Scores! That gets through the 5-hole of Blair Higgins there. And Ethan Williams gets that goal right back. And it's back to a 2-goal game. As the Pepsi still have a bit of time here, as they need to really lock in if they're going to want to come back. And so, face-off one. There's O'Keefe. Shot stopped there by Bennett there. Is now back to the point. Shot there. Oh, just got a piece of it there. Furlong back to O'Keefe. Back to Furlong. Trying to center in front. Shot. Rebound. Scores! John O'Keefe gets them back up by 3. What hard work in the corner by Tobin and Furlong. And the Fort McMurray Haulers have a 3-goal lead again. Oh my goodness. As they are so close to the Potter Cup final. Oh my. Obviously, in the other series, we are awaiting the winner of the Trailer Park Boys and Bud Light Knights. What's gonna happen? Face off now, as can the Fort McMurray Haulers finish this game off? One there is now O'Keefe again, scores! John O'Keefe, another one! And that goal might have just sent their team to the final. Oh my goodness, John O'Keefe, yet another goal in this series. O'Keefe and Furlong has just been on fire this series. What a face-off win also by Travis Tobin. Oh my goodness, as you see the coach not happy with his team at all. As the Pepsi looking like they're going to be eliminated here in the 3rd. And now gets it up. Now O'Toole gets it over. Here comes O'Keefe again. Now cross. They score. Eric Furlong hat trick. 7-2. Man, oh man. After the Pepsi scored first in this game, I thought maybe the Pepsi might be on their way to perhaps trying to tie this series. But ever since then, the Fort McMurray Howlers have just took over. Ever since the first game, they've taken over. Oh my. Now empty, and now oh my, trying to get it to the empty net there, as now here comes Drewy, the extra attacker, turned over, and now Tobin got the puck, finds O'Keefe, empty net, scores, and a hat trick for John O'Keefe. Makes it 8-2, and these fans are gonna be celebrating tonight. Their team is gonna go to the Potter Cup final for the first time in history, as the Pepsi obviously not gonna make the final again. Obviously, if the Trailer Park Boys make the final, the Pepsi are gonna have the longest drought. And now gets it up. 14 seconds to go. These fans are gonna be celebrating all night long. The Fort McMurray Howlers are headed to the Potter Cup final. Oh my! As the players come out to celebrate, and the Pacific Pepsi, yet another year of just disappointment. Obviously, like I said earlier, if the Trailer Park Boys make the final, the Pepsi are going to have the longest finals and perhaps cup drought. As handshakes here. Oh my. So the Fort McMurray Howlers, quite an underdog team, are going to make the final. The second year in a row we get an underdog team in the final. As can the Fort McMurray Howlers have the same success as the Canadian Tires did last year? Well, we're going to have to find out. As guys, I'll see you all in the next one.